I went back and I revisited a little bit of Saratoga Trail in the bedroom on the welfare check day, and I turned up the light because I thought I could see something. So I turned the aperture light up on it, and as you can see, there's a person there. And where do you think this is? This is in the bedstead in their bedroom. As you can see, it's not a bedstead, it's a studio of some kind. How can I see that person like that, reflecting, almost looking at me when I'm the other side of the bed? There's someone else there. Who was wearing that colour? Who had hair like that? There's someone else there in the room or in the studio. Look at that. Look at that. Someone else is there. And I'm not even sure if there's a face there as well. Anyway, I wanted to put this bit in so that people didn't think that I was picking on American for everything. It's happening everywhere. I just got into the Watts case, which led to that and that and that. But anyway, this is French. This is a French sort of politics thing. And as you can see, this person's glitching all over the place. Now, to get things straight with people, if it was a signal technicality, then this person would be glitching with the scenery, so the background, everything would be glitching. But as you can see, he and what's around and in his bit is the only bit glitching. Now, he's sitting in front of he's standing in front of hundreds of people speaking, right? And not one of them noticed that he did that in front of them. And just to show you, this person here is also wearing glasses. They come out there. They've got glasses on. This person here, look at this. Look at that. Can you stop it? Look. Glasses. And how many times in the Watts case did I see when they're filming, they've got glasses on? Now you can see, supposedly, what colour his eyes are there, yeah? There is him wearing the glasses. Look at his eyes. Look at that. There you go. He's supposed to be in front of all of them, and none of them noticed that he was doing that. It's just utterly impossible. He cannot do that without the whole thing doing it. If he is only doing it and the background isn't doing it, he isn't there. I mean, a lot of people who come to the channel and leave me nasty messages just have not woken up, are not awake, and this is what they're watching and don't even notice it. It's everything I go to. Looks like this. To make it clear, if he's real, everything glitch. And even zoomed out a bit, he's still glitching. The people would have been going, oh my God, look at him. Look what's happening to him. Why is this happening to him in front of us? But they're not. So what does that mean then? It means none of this is real. Look at that. We're zoomed out a bit and he's still glitching. His hands aren't glitching, only his head and body. to do that kind of thing means he's not there. Is the wall, the wooden thing behind doing it? No. Anyway, this is the peace speech that Kennedy did. I'm sorry, it's just the same. I mean, he had a face going on in his head, and there's some weird faces going on in there. And I mean, when you slow it down, it's like the living dead again, and there's all this weird stuff happening, and oh my goodness. Here, the president changes from that into this bit person, and it was just all so weird looking. I mean, just weird. And I realised that the same thing's going on here, because look at his eyes. I mean, look what they do to them. I mean, there, he's got glasses on, just like the Watts case. The same thing. And then that person turns up. That is not President Kennedy. Someone else appears in him. I mean, what is going on? Glasses, different people. This is the 1960s. Look at that. And then the Watts case. Just the same. Except now it's in colour. He has on his head a photograph. Really nasty, but I can't help seeing it, right? See it, I'm really sorry, but look at that. There's a face on a face in him. He's got a face, and then his hair is a face. And then comes the picture. And the same thing is going on here. We've got morphing, changing into different people. I mean, look at that. He's got glasses on, and then, would you believe it, on the top of his head is the same thing, is a face. And I mean, just look at it. Look at the size of his hand to his face. I mean, look at that. I mean, what kind of signal's that, hey? I bet that's supposed to be something. And then, when you look at it, there's a face upside down on his head. And then what do we have here? The same thing going on. And in fact, there, it's a photograph. Here. I can't get over this bit, though. That after all that, all you had to do was do a bit of your own research. Slow it down, blow it up, lighten it up, to see the glories of the fact that there's someone else in Saratoga Trail. I'd like to know who that is, because they're an extra and they're filming or hologramming or whatever it is they're doing. What does this mean? What does this mean? Come on, guys. This is just... keep finding their mistakes. How many more do I have to find for people to realise there's something very, very wrong when you've got a studio going on, when this is supposed to be a missing persons, and you've just turned up maybe later on in the day, but for a welfare check? Everybody, please,